Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra June 1, 2022. Mars is transiting your communications sector now, and it can be a busy, connected time for you. The motivation to learn and pursue your mental interests is strong. However, impatience can be a problem if you feel others are not keeping your quick pace. Mars acts to speed up your daily routine in a variety of ways. While impatience with others, argumentativeness, and competitiveness are potential negatives of this position, with awareness of these tendencies, managing them comes more easily. In fact, it's a strong period for mental resourcefulness and sharpness. It's a time for feeding your need for mental stimulation without overdoing it, of course. You're more likely to pursue and develop intellectual passions or studies and find more courage to share your ideas. You can quickly get fired up about your views. Try not to jump too quickly to communicate, especially when you're angry. Today, conversations can quickly turn intimate, deep, or meaningful, as you have little interest in small talk. Fortunately, you could uncover exciting information now, and this can change your thinking in powerful ways. This is also a good time for rediscovering old projects or reviving old interests, particularly in your personal life, with family, and in and around your home. There can be vivid memories and important discoveries. You may be facing up to a neglected area of your life that now seems quite important to revisit, and you have much to gain in the process. Say what you need to say, but think before lashing out on your significant other. Single, crushing, or already smitten in love with your cutie pie, it's not every day that the moon joins forces with larger-than-life Jupiter in Aries, let alone via your curious third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings. As always, there's a pro and a con. The good news is, with both Mars and Venus in the mix, you're more likely to encounter exciting exchanges and romantic opportunities. On the dark side, however, you're also prone to aggression, impulsive behaviors, and a short fuse. Harness this vibe wisely. How do you feel about your professionalism? As Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, you may be reconsidering how you come across in a professional setting or as an accomplished individual in your field. Past conversations about your presence, appearance, and more may come to mind during the trine. You could even feel some old anxieties or self-doubts creeping back. What you can do is look at these old thoughts and conversations as a reference point so that you can make empowering, transformative changes to your professionalism. Having the moon in your income sector during Mars' final days added fuel to his warrior and competitive spirit while giving you a better sense of what you are fighting for. A day after they both left and as the remaining planets regroup, the heat and the urgency are dialing back, giving you a chance to regroup and reassess where to from here. Your encounters run smoothly and amicably, like a peaceful flowing river. Family and friends would love to ride this wave with you. You now have the opportunity to resolve old conflicts and hurts and to move forward united. If you are smart about it, you will strengthen ties to your loved ones. Sure, sometimes you can be a little grabby, but you're just going after what you want. It's called enthusiasm, right? Don't apologize for your slightly overzealous possessiveness, especially not now. Your enthusiasm reveals your zest for life and your passion feels like second nature to you. Pursuing dreams you believe in, you're able to approach anyone you're interested in, give them an invitation or unmistakable encouragement. It's important not to let this opportunity pass. Make the most of any situation. All your hard work will pay off eventually, and today you get a glimpse of the reward. The discipline you have been adhering to in terms of your physical fitness routine ought to show you some positive results. But mostly it's an inner satisfaction you feel. Discipline helps keep you poised for inspiration. Today you may find the wind is at your back. Don't sit down for a breather, but do enjoy the fresh gust of positive reinforcement. Have you ever tried meditation? Yours is known for being such an active essence. Chances are you haven't given it much thought or time. Yet, on a day like this, with a vibration in the air, Pulling inside for a little quiet reflection can do so much for your sense of inner peace. In its simplest form, meditation is little more than sitting quietly in a space free of distractions. Some people use a candle or another single object as a focal point to aid in clearing your mind. Try this exercise for the betterment of your psyche. With the moon still in Gemini after yesterday's new moon but starting to separate from the sun, this allows you to ride the forward momentum this has created while starting to see their different influences. Where the sun is giving you a chance to move into your birthday month and new solar year with your eyes open and head out of the sand, the moon is looking at things more intuitively. Together, this is giving you a better chance to connect with your personal truth, moving into this new solar year on your own terms. With the moon still in Gemini after yesterday's new moon, as well as a chance to become more emotionally engaged, this is a chance to look to the future. This comes just as Venus, the planet of love, is taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane, but it is an overlapping of the past, present, and future that makes it easier to listen to what your heart is telling you. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Gemini today after galvanizing the sign of Taurus in the early morning. When the moon enters Gemini, we want to open our hearts, minds, and mouths while expressing our sentiments. The moon in Gemini is extremely curious, which means that we could try to uncover secrets that may not need to be discussed. Mercury, the planetary ruler of the Gemini moon, is still retrograde and will be until June 3rd, which means we can expect a lot of miscommunication in the evening. It's important to reread texts and emails and think before speaking in order to avoid problems with others. Mars and Jupiter link up in Aries in the morning and gently touch the Gemini moon in the evening. This energy can bring out impatience, irritability, and frustration. Since this planetary connection occurs in Aries, it's important for us to slow our roll in the way we deal with other people. Not reacting on impulse is key. The bottom line is that words can hurt today, which is why it's important to hold back a lot of what you want to say in an effort to keep the peace. In the morning, the Gemini new moon suggests that we set intentions for engagement, intellectual clarity, and being witnessed in new ways. This is a time to get curious about ourselves and others, as well as to become active in our local communities. We are lit up with inspiration under this influence. Inquisitiveness guides our choices, making this an excellent moment to undertake a research project, begin a writing assignment, or make new friends. Although this moon makes no exact aspects, wide sextiles to Jupiter and Mars in Gemini encourage us to synthesize our mental and physical energies. As we discover new meaning in the world around us, keeping the moral high ground and remembering our goals and principles will help us to make the most out of this lunation. In the late afternoon, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Gemini. On the heels of the Gemini new moon, new insights and awareness are being provoked, necessitating that we examine wounds that have kept us from voicing our truth. There may be any number of reasons why we have hidden our fire. In youth, we might have been told we were too much. This criticism has subsequently made us self-conscious and resentful of those who seem able to move through life with the confidence we lack. At this time, we encounter safe spaces for organic self-expression, enabling us to heal.